Hello everyone, welcome to a very special Youth for Christ video on the Youth for Christ YouTube channel. This is a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is a role-playing game where we are basically going to be running through an adventure with you. I am Matt. I do some worship work for Norwich Youth for Christ, but I am going to be the Dungeon Master. I'm going to be taking these poor victims through a session that I've written, and hopefully we can get some fun out of it. So I'm going to ask you all to introduce yourselves one at a time, please, not all at once. Please give your name, your actual name, your character name, and then tell us a little bit about your character.
I'll go first then.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, my name's Jenny. I'm just a gap year at Norwich Youth for Christ, and that means that I'll be disappearing at some point. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So my character is called E, and so along the storyline, I am on a ship, and I'm going to go and find knowledge and collect things like ancient artifacts and stuff like that. And in kind of payment for me being able to be on this ship, I have agreed to be the healer. That's it.
In the real world, I'm called Gary. But in this world, I am called Garianne. Oh my God. And I am a half-elf paladin. Now, I'm on a pirate ship with these desperate lots. Because I am wandering this world trying to find evil to smite. Because evil must be smited. And I'm also trying to find goodness in this world, because goodness must be rewarded. So I am on a quest to bring balance to this realm. That's why I am.
Amazing. Yeah, sure. I've gone red. Go on. Next.
Shall I go next?
Sure.
Okay, so I am Abby, and I'm the boost worker, but in Dungeons and Dragons I am called Spider, that is my name, not my character, and I'm a halfling ranger hermit, and I've been exiled for a crime that I didn't commit, so basically I want like justice and getting everything right. But because I am a ranger, it means that I get to have a pet, which is exciting. So my pet is a wolf, and the wolf is called Pig. And when my wolf has a special collar on, it can do magical things, and it turns into a dire wolf, which is essentially a bigger wolf. So when my wolf is a dire wolf, it is called Super Pig. And I think I've covered everything you need to know. So yeah, Spider, Pig, Super Pig.
Sounds good.
I am Nathan, and usually I'm a human, but from now on you'll know me as Rurek Ironfist, a hill dwarf, who is also a sorcerer. And when I was a young boy, at the age of 150, I stumbled across magic and accidentally killed one of my own clan during a fight. And because of that, I was exiled from my clan, and my mission is now to find an artifact worthy of bringing honor to my name so I can return one day to my clan. I am 270 years old.
You're looking good.
I'm not even halfway through my life either.
Amazing. Those are all very, very dramatic backstories. So, yes, as some of our players have just mentioned, we are all, well, not me, I am the Dungeon Master and therefore do not exist in the world. I just tell it what to do. But yeah, they are all on a pirate ship. So, they have all gone on for their various reasons, but they have recently pulled up to an island without much explanation. And as they were all summoned onto the deck, the pirate captain said, "So, we have a slight mission for you all, and I'll be completely honest, it's mainly because you're quite new and quite expendable. So if you go onto this island you see before you, well, there might be some treasure in it for you, but we want you to bring back an object of great power and great worth. And if you do not return with that object, well, there may be some issues. So if you all want to immediately leave, that would be absolutely wonderful. So our players are all escorted off the ship with a quite old-looking pirate by the name of Grey. This pirate had not, basically he's kind of outlived his usefulness, and so he's being sent with these other with our players. So the island is not very big. It's a typical desert island. It has lots of palm trees on it and lots of sand and nice blue beaches, but not really much on it apart from a giant door that doesn't actually go anywhere. It's a broken down wall with a huge gate, and it has a lever next to it and some writing over the top. So if any of our players would like to go up and read the writing, you are very welcome to.
I'll do it.
You'll do it. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, like I said, there's this huge wooden gate and this lever next to it. And above the door are written the words, "Bad fates await. Trust the words."
I'm surprised she's tall enough to read it myself. Being a half.
Oh yeah, to be fair, I'm only 3 foot tall,
That's true.
I was going to be like, how dare you?
Does anyone want to give her a boost so she can see it?
Maybe.
Chuck me in the air.
Yeah, that's fine. So we now have halfling on the dwarf shoulders, and it just about equals a normal heighted person.
Together, we're 7 feet tall.
Amazing. So a little bit taller. Wow, you've never felt this tall in your life, Abby.
Wow.
So
And
I
you said there's a
apologise.
lever
Abby
as
Spider.
well.
Because that is your character name. But yes, so there is a lever next to the wooden gate. Would anyone like to pull it?
I have the ability to recognise evil from good. Should I use that ability? Do you think at this point it might be useful? I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes.
Yes?
There was a yes.
Yeah.
Okay then. How do I do this? This is my first time ever playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yes, I probably should have mentioned people's experience levels. So I have run quite a few games of Dungeons and Dragons and have played many more. So Nathan is relatively experienced, so I may be calling on him throughout. Jenny and Abby have played another campaign with me as well, and I think Abby's played another one. And Gary is entirely new, and you can tell that because he is dressed up wonderfully for the occasion, with amazing ears and costume, and it's just wonderful.
Yeah.
So, detect evil and good. Yes. So, you may use the spell if you wish. So that will take up one of your spell slots, Gary. Garianne again, character name. But yes, so you get a relatively neutral vibe from this door. It doesn't seem to be particularly evil or particularly good. But you get the feeling that sort of down deep somewhere beneath the island does harbour some evil sense.
What's the door made of?
It is made of a giant, thick oak wood. It doesn't look like it was made on this island at all. And the door is sort of embellished with iron slats and some gold running around the edge. And then the archway around it that's sort of crumpled down is made of grey stone.
I think we should go for the lever.
Can I do I'm quite proficient in stone cutting and the history of it because I'm a dwarf. Can I check to see if I know anything about the stone or how it might have been built?
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to do our first check of the evening. So this is basically a way where the characters can see if they can do a task they would like to do. And in this case, it is going to be, I would say, an intelligence history check. So if you could beat a 10 for me.
I got 12.
Brilliant. Okay, good job. So, yes, you can recognise at the very least, the age of the stone. So, this stuff is very, very old. You've seen some ancient dwarven creations back where you come from, way back when. But this seems like it's even older than that. Cool. Yeah. Abby. Actually, to be fair, you might need to carry on being on top of said dwarf to sort of work your way forward to then pull it, but that's absolutely fine. I'm imagining you kind of end up hanging off it at the end. But yeah, you pull it down and you hear a gigantic chunk sound, and then you hear sort of the scraping of what sound like chains, and slowly but surely the door opens up. And yeah, it doesn't seem to be empty on the other side. Even though there's nothing on the other side of it that you can see, when the door opens, it opens into a very dark corridor leading to a lit room at the end.
A magical door.
A magical door. Anyone want to go in?
Oh, let's go through the corridor.
Cool. Okay. So yes, if you all want to follow the corridor, is there anyone not going into the corridor? Cool.
Nah, let's all go.
So you all go into the corridor, and yeah, that's absolutely fine. So you work your way through the corridor and end up in a small circular room. And inside that circular room is a chest, and there are torches on the outside, but nothing else. And on that chest is written some writing. There is an inscription. Would anyone like to read the inscription?
Why, yes.
Cool. So both of you, again, I'm imagining together, since one of you is still on top of the other.
No.
You kicked
she
her
got
off.
off.
Oh, okay. By she got off, I assume that you kind of catapulted her off and then carried on. Rude. Yes. So the inscription on the chest says, "Contains cake. Do not open."
I'm instantly tempted to open it because it contains cake.
Yep, it's on a little pedestal, so you could actually open it.
Upon reading the chest, I'd like to step back away from it because I'm not really a fan of cake, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. You've stepped kind of just inside the doorway, but you're kind of about a few feet away from it. That's absolutely fine.
And you've got to remember that I detected some evil down here, so I'd be very wary of opening that chest. It might be evil cake, and evil cake
That makes
is
sense.
the
It
worst.
might be trying to
The
stop
worst kind of cake. Yeah.
because it is the
Half-elf
best
is right.
cake in
We
the
should listen
world,
to him.
and they want to save it.
That is true. It's worth pointing out. I will point out to you, Garianne, that the evil that you detected seemed to be lower down below the island, and you have simply walked through a corridor.
One can never be too wary.
That's fair.
I've got a waistline, so I'm not going near it.
Amazing.
Let the halfling do it. It's probably second breakfast.
What amazing but slightly copyright infringing references. So, Spider, are you opening the chest?
Yeah.
Okay, so you open the chest, and the chest opens, and there are 5 little saucers just perfectly placed within the chest, and on each of those contains a slice of cake of your favourite. And Gray, the pirate who's with you, just kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, is that some carrot? Oh, I do. I tell you what, I do like some carrot cake. I'll have that one." And he's already taken it and started eating it.
In that case, I go for it.
Yes, so basically whatever your favourite kind of cake is, your character's favourite kind of cake, that is the cake that is there, and there is one for each of you.
Okay. So mine is coffee walnut cake.
Sure. Yes, there is a wonderful slice of coffee walnut cake. It's still warm. You can still see some of the sort of the steam coming off it, and it smells amazing.
Okay, so I go eat it.
Cool, that's fine. Yeah, you eat it. That's fine.
Oh, fish cake? Oh, another. I thought it meant other kinds of cake, like sweet cake. On second thought, actually, I might have some.
Yeah, a fish cake that has just the most the most delicate sardine just laid on top of the icing. Yeah.
Yeah, my character Rurek, he'll eat some of the cake, the fish cake.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And then so go on, Jenny. Sorry.
Is there an option to kind of save it for later?
Yes, yeah, you can take it if you
Wow,
like.
that's what the beard is for.
As someone with a beard, I reject that. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh,
So,
no,
yeah,
no, Rurek
you can-
said that.
You can wrap it kind of in a, I imagine you've kind of got, what they're called, handkerchief with you. So yeah, you can take it in a handkerchief and take it with you, put it in your pack. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Handkerchief, just use your sleeve.
So, Garianne,
Yes.
there is your favourite kind of cake in there, whatever that may be.
I'd say coffee cake.
Yes, okay, so there is a coffee cake that's slightly distinguished from the coffee and walnut cake. Kind of has a little bit of coffee just kind of sprinkled on the top of the icing. Yeah, no, it's there, it's waiting for you.
No, I'm going to resist.
You're going to resist.
I'm going to resist.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. At the exact point that everyone else has taken it, and you choose to resist it, a mechanism underneath the plate for your coffee cake basically springs up and throws the coffee cake just over, and it splats on a wall and then just kind of runs down. And at that point, the door on the other side of the room opens into another lit room.
Ah.
Oh.
Is that because I didn't take the cake? Or because they took the cake?
Garian's mind explodes. Sorry, no, there's another room.
Typical half elf. Yeah, I'll choose to walk through the new door.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're all going through?
Yeah.
Perfect. So you are in a room that is identical to the first one. It's round, it has torches on the walls, and there is a chest in the middle with an inscription on.
More cake.
Anyone want to read it?
Read what the chest says, please.
Yep. It says, contains valuables, do not open.
Ooh. Excuse me.
Let's go.
I'm having technical
Let's
difficulties.
open it.
Yeah, open it.
Cool, yeah,
There's
that's
the
fine.
last one we got cake. You never know what we get with this one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, yeah, that's fine. So, again, the chest is opened, and each of you sees, again, there are 5 bags in there that are kind of made of a see-through fabric. And in one of them, there is, again, one for the kind of valuables that you find you carry most dear. So there's one that's full of gold, one that's full of silver, one that's full of emeralds, one that's full of rubies, and one that's full of sapphires. And once again, Gray is right in there going, well, I tell you what, I won't say no to a bag of silver, and he grabs that one. Anybody else?
I'm gonna leave it.
You gonna leave it?
I'd like to ask the pirate captain, whatever his name is.
This
Gray.
isn't the captain. This is just one of the pirates that was on the ship,
One of
for
the
sure.
pirates. And his name is Gray.
Mhm.
Gray, what do you know about this place?
I'll be honest, they don't really tell me much. As far as I know, I was going to be dropped off for my retirement, but they kind of just stuck me on an island. So I'll take what I can get, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well,
Hmm.
I'll pick up one of the bags of rubies, please.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you pick up the bag of rubies. Spider, Garianne, anything that interests you?
Did you say they were emeralds?
Yes, so currently left in there is a bag of gold, a bag of emeralds, and a bag of sapphires.
I'm going for the emeralds.
I'm going for the sapphires.
Cool, that's fine. And that would have left the bag of gold for you. So have you decided, Jenny, to not take the bag of gold?
I have indeed decided to not take the bag of gold.
Okay, so once again, a mechanism underneath the bag just pulls it down, and it pulls the bag of gold down into the bottom of the chest. The chest slams shut, and a door opens to another room.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yep.
Going?
Yep.
Perfect. You end up in another room that is identical to the other two, and there is a large chest in the centre with some writing on it.
Okay.
Let's read it.
I'm getting deja vu.
But are you getting deja vu though? There is another chest in the centre, and it reads, "Contains a surprise. Do not open."
Open.
Well, it seems quite harmless. The other two did. I'll open the chest then.
You're opening the chest. Yep. Okay, yeah, so as soon as you open it, the door behind you slams shut. The floor completely falls away, and you are now all falling down an incredibly long, dark a vertical tunnel. Cylinder, let's go with that. You're now all falling. Does anyone want to do anything as they're falling? Apart from continue falling.
What can I do?
I'd like to scream, please.
You may scream indeed. Also, I apologise for any headphone users. I am one of them, and that was very loud. So I will give you from now 30 seconds in real time to decide. So starting now. You may also talk to each other if you want to make a
Can
plan.
I use the shield of faith at this point? What will it do if I do?
So, Shield of Faith, let me have a look while everyone else is thinking.
I'll just keep falling.
Sure. So Shield of Faith, so that is a spell, so welcome to spellcasting, any of you at home who did not realise what that was. So each character has certain spells they can use, and in this particular case, a shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus for to their armour class for the duration of the spell, and that is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Will that help anybody?
It will make you tougher for 10 minutes. It is worth pointing out you have already cast one spell. You only have one spell slot left.
No, I'm going to leave it. That's fine.
Okay, so your 30 seconds is now over. Is there any action anyone wants to take?
I'm going to throw my winter blanket down, so at least I'm going to land on something soft.
Good thinking.
Cool. Okay, you throw your winter blanket down. Yeah, I'll assume you just grab it from your pack and throw it. That's absolutely fine. So you see at the bottom a lit stone floor suddenly rush up. And as it rushes up, an inch from the floor, you all stop.
Oh, man.
And then you fall. Abby, congratulations. Oh, sorry, Spider, congratulations. Your fall is slightly more pleasant. So, you are all alive. You're, including Grey, it's worth pointing out. So, you are now at the end of a corridor. And this corridor... you're at one end of it, and it has torches all the way down one side. And there is some writing at the end.
Do the torches come off the wall?
Do you want to take one?
I would like to take one of the torches off the wall, please.
Absolutely, yes. So they're sort of metal sconces, so holders for the torches. And yeah, you can basically just take one out. That's absolutely fine.
Cool.
Cool. I'm going to pick up my blanket, put it back in my bag, and then I'll also take the torch.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. You can grab a torch as well. So those are the two that are near you. There are sort of 3 or 4 sets of torches until you reach the other end of the door. Not the end of the door, sorry, the end of the corridor.
That means that I don't actually need a torch to see in the dark.
Yeah, I think most of you have dark vision, which means you can see in the dark anyway, but there we go. Actually, no, you can't, because it's a lit room, it's not dark. But anyway. Yes, sorry, Jenny, you were saying?
I might grab a torch.
Yeah, that's fine.
The spare one going.
Yeah, there are definitely enough.
I'm not having one because the other 3 have got one already. I need one, and I want both my hands free. And I must say, as we're walking down this corridor towards this writing, my chest hairs are tingling. My divine senses are going wild. Something's down there. I don't like it.
So, so the half-elf's chest hair aside, are you walking down the corridor with him?
Am I what?
No,
Yes.
Is everyone else walking down the corridor with you?
Yes. Well, I guess so.
We may have lost Spider very slightly.
My chest hair is always tickling, but that's probably because I've got quite a lot of it.
Yes, you may want to go and see a healer about that. So you all walk down the corridor. That's absolutely fine.
It's quite normal for a dwarf to have lots of hair.
I've only got 3.
Is it normal for it to be tingling?
Right, moving swiftly on. When you reach the end of the corridor, does anyone want to try and read the writing?
Would like to read the writing, yes, please.
I would
Okay.
know me. I want to do this stuff.
Okay, you can all read the writing. So, Rurek, to you, this is very surprising because the rest of the writing has been in common, but this is in ancient Dwarvish. For you, For you, Spider, it's in Sylvan, which is a language of the woods that you know growing up. I'm trying not to say in the Shire, wherever the halfling was.
I'm in the Shire.
Copyright not infringing.
Second breakfast.
Exactly. Garianne, yeah, for you, it's in Elven, and very ancient Elven as well.
Intriguing.
Indeed. E, would you like to read
What does it say?
I'll read it.
Cool. It's in common because you're human.
Right.
So yes, what this this writing is very, very small and it's glowing. And what it says is, keep an eye on these words. To go forwards, you must go backwards.
Oh.
I've got it.
I'm not very smart, but I think I know what it means.
Okay, any suggestions?
Yeah, basically, let's turn around, face back down the corridor, and move backwards into the room.
As soon as you turn around, the wall that was on the other end of the corridor has now come up to meet you. You are now in a very small square. The writing is here. There is now a wall right behind you here.
What?
Can we still walk backwards, though?
How do you mean?
So if we've turned round and the wall's in front of us...
Yeah.
And then we step backwards...
Congratulations, you hit the wall with the writing on.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
No, that's absolutely fine. You are welcome to clarify something.
Well, as a sorcerer, I know magic when I see it, so I'd like to see if I can understand what kind of magic this is.
Yes, absolutely. So if you could make me a an intelligence arcana check, please, and you are going to have to beat a 15.
Ah, I didn't.
It's really glowy writing, and it's kind of cool.
Can I have a check and see if I know?
Yes, you can indeed.
What was it, Arcana?
Yes.
What do I need to...
Beat a 15. So you add your Arcana.
I got 2. So...
It's really, really cool glowing writing.
Wow.
You wish you had a pen that could do this.
I'll have a go. Why not?
Oh, if you all fail this would be amazing. Yeah, go for it.
Is it a D20, yeah?
Yes, D20 and add your... where are we? Yeah, add your Intelligence Arcana. It's worth pointing out, this is +7. If you manage not to get this, I will be very disappointed.
I will cry if I don't get this, right?
That's fair.
Thank you. Hold on, let me just... There we are. Right. $12?
It's glowy
really
writing.
Glowy writing.
Oh, does that leave it for me? Because I ain't got a lot of Arcana.
You're welcome to give it a go if you would like, Garianne.
I guess so. What we gotta beat?
15.
15! 6.
It's really glowy writing.
It's really, really glowy writing. So,
I'd like to stick my hand out and see if I can touch the wall that doesn't have writing on.
well, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yes, you can. You press against it. It's a wall.
Okay, I go to poke the glowy writing and see what happens.
You poke the glowy writing. It's a wall.
It's something.
Yeah, but is it like hotter where the glowing is? Is it like?
No, it's just glowy writing.
It's really glowy writing.
Sorry, that's true. It's really glowy writing.
Glowy writing.
So,
something about a pen. You said. Was that?
I was being very sarcastic and saying Abby wishes she had a pen that could write like this because it's pretty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
Unfortunately, I think we are in a position where our players haven't really been able to work this out. So, we are going to end this episode here. If you have any idea of how to get through this particular task, then make sure you put it down in the comments below, or you pop it in the iCard at the top. But for now, we are going to say goodbye, and we will pick up in episode 2. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.